Welcome. It's Domain Dave from CheapWineFinder.com with a wine for the summer. Hot weather wine. And in my opinion, this category of wine is the best value-priced category of wine anywhere. It's the most bang for the buck. And this example of it is, let me grab the bottle. I'll probably mispronounce it since it's Catalonian. Segura Vidas Brut Cava. I found it at Trader Joe's for $8.99, so this is a $9 bubbly. It's available everywhere, for around $10. And it's made, the thing about Cava from Spain, it's the eastern part of Spain, Catalonia, the Penedès Dio. Barcelona's right there. This is Barcelona style bubbly. And the thing about Barcelona Cava, or I shouldn't say Barcelona Cava, but that's the biggest town, is that they make their bubbly the exact same way as champagne. This one was $9, and the second fermentation, that's, they do a first fermentation, then they bottle the wine when they're ready to do that, and they add a little bit of sugar and a little bit of yeast, and they put a stopper on it. Here they come back 15 months later. The second fermentation is 15 months. In champagne, it's 18 months, so it's 3 months difference. And what's the cheapest champagne? $35? This was $8.99. I'm gonna take a sip. There's another feature of this. One of the production techniques they do in champagne is autolysis. I think I pronounced it correctly, which is the cellular breakdown of the dead yeast that does the first fermentation and the second fermentation by the existing yeast in the existing enzymes in the yeast itself. Now, don't ask me to explain what it is and why it is, but what it does do, it adds flavor and complexity to the sparkling wine, to the bubbly. And it's something that champagne does and has been doing for a long, long time. And it takes, in this case, for this Segura Vidas Brut, it takes 3 months. They had to age the first fermentation 3 months, and then the second fermentation 15 months. It takes 2 years to make this wine. $8.99. I'm going to take another sip because it's one of those wines, and we're going to tell you another thing why I just took another sip. There's a reason. There's a technical reason for that. A well-made wine has length and balanced acidity. Now, what's length? That means that the flavors have time to unfold. If you ever a wine that just a couple of things happen and then it ends, you don't find it a lot anymore, but it used to happen all the time. It'd be a cheap wine with you get a cherry flavor and that'd be it. But nowadays, wine's made better than it used to be 10, 15 years ago. But flavors unfold. I always talk about a mid-palate. You get these first array of flavors, and then there's a second one. It evolves into something else. That's length. And then the balanced acidity with Cava, and sometimes Prosecco, the acidity can kind of be a little sharp. It doesn't happen a lot, but it can be. And here, this one is really balanced. It sets your palate up for another sip. It makes the flavors kind of go on and on. But it doesn't always happen. So when you get one that has great length and well-balanced acidity, well, that is the quality of a good wine. Everything else comes from there. The grapes have flavor. The production techniques are made to get the flavor out of the grapes. But if it doesn't have length and balanced acidity, it doesn't matter. So the grapes are going to do what they do. The length and the balanced acidity is what the winemaker's doing. So this wine for $8.99 does it. Yeah, really balanced. It's not quite, sometimes I like lip smacking the city that kind of makes you like, it's like having at a bar salted peanuts or pretzels that make you drink more beer. That's kind of fun, but in a kind of a classy, sparkling, bubbly wine, you don't want it to go that far. And this one doesn't go that far, but it does get your mouth set for that next sip. I mean, it does cleanse your palate and it says, let's get another drink. Because this is one of those wines, if you don't want to think about it, just drink. It tastes great. But when I was writing my tasting notes, it's like, this is happening and that's happening. I'm getting a little nectarine. I'm getting dried pineapple bits and I'm getting a little bit of herb somewhere, just light herbal, and it's like, and I'm getting not plum. I'm getting lemon. I'm getting golden delicious apple. And I'm getting all these kind of cool flavors. So there you go. Like I said, sparkling wine is the best value price wines out there. Everybody pays a ton of money for champagne and no one pays a lot of money for the rest of it. So there's huge competition, and competition makes for great wines. And it works in the summertime when it's hot outside. This stuff goes down easy. So that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefighter.com. We got more wines coming up, summer wines. See what we can do. It's been a hard year because nothing new is coming out for some reason. Why it's not? You're getting new versions of the old wine, which is okay because revisiting some past favorites is always a good thing. But there you go. Don't blow your fingers off for the 4th of July. Stay cool. Stay dry. It's going to rain. And keep it cheap. So adios. I'll be talking to everybody. Bye-bye.